this is just one of those bikes you really just kind of want to look at. I mean, it's the kind of bike I want to take to lunch and just sit outside and look at it. It's just so cool looking. Hey, we are classic car specialists. I got this bike from a friend of mine. I bought a bunch of his cars, and I got this bike too. And I bought it even though I'm not so much a Harley person, because I just love the aesthetic of the whole thing. I find this bike to be absolutely a sculptural marvel, and it's been easy to ride and fun to ride and really fun to own. So I wanted to make a quick little walk around video and show you some of the features of this thing, because it's so cool. You know, like for example, this is all really well executed, gorgeous custom fabricated stuff, and it doesn't have any of that backyard kind of rough around the edges feel that you sometimes see on these custom bikes. This one has no raw edges anywhere, and I think that's what impressed me about it so much. The color scheme is gorgeous. Obviously you can never go wrong with black and red. Got these beautiful badges and this gorgeous seat. Just, you know, the stitching is fantastic, and even just along the edge and the springs and all, the bag is, it just looks right on the bike. How are you going to put a bag on this bike? Well, here's one that fits and works and looks right. It supports the overall look of the bike. It doesn't take away anything from it. It actually adds to it. And throughout this bike, even the tank, because it's a smaller tank, it just makes the bike look a little more racy. So you end up with this gorgeous Harley Heritage, but also something that looks, you know, mean and fast and slender at the same time. You know, I think this is a really trick build all the way through. You look at the fender and the striping, it's all immaculate. There are no scratches here. It hasn't been beat on. You don't see any chips on the edges. You look at the tank, it's not like somebody's been tapping it with a gas nozzle. There's no, all throughout here, it's just perfect. You don't see like marks from somebody's zipper going through here. There's no flaw in that paint anywhere on the tank. And that also really attracted me to this bike. It's like someone's been sitting on the fender and scuffed up all this paintwork. It's perfect. It still looks brand new. You know, the chrome pipes are gorgeous. We've got all this cool chrome everywhere through here. I mean, it's just, you can't find anything that you would object to on this bike. It's a beautiful, if you like custom Harleys, this is really a beautiful build. You've got all this nice work with these ape hangers now. I'm not normally drawn to these, but I didn't have any problem riding this at 5'8". I found it comfortable. It kind of reminds me of riding a Stingray that I had as a kid. And I found it easy to control and easy to maneuver. It's a pretty easy bike to ride. So I wanted to give you a quick tour of this Harley. I love it, and I think you will too.